Hello dear learners, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this channel, you can find topics related to human resources and labor laws for your exam preparations, UGC NET exam preparation and for interview preparations. In this video, we are going to start with the very core of HR, which is recruitment. We will learn about the key concepts under the topic recruitment for the day. Let's make learning fun. So let's see about recruitment, the meaning of recruitment. The key concept in learning about the definition of recruitment has two key words mainly. The first one is identifying prospective employees for the organization. That is, for your job role, you have to find a right find and the right talent of human resources for your organization and for your department in which you are looking to attract employees for. So basically, recruitment means attracting the candidates and attracting the prospective employees for the organization. There is one definition I've quoted here. There are various definitions available. One example would be Edwin P. Flippos. It is a process of searching for prospective employees and stimulating and encouraging them to apply for the jobs in the organization. Next, coming to factors for recruiting. There are two major factors for recruiting employees. One is the internal factors, the second one is the external factors. Coming to the internal factors, budget. How does budget play an important role in recruiting employees? That the hiring manager or the organization has fixed a specific budget to employ a person for a role. When the company has enough budget to recruit employees and they are in need of various right talents to the organization, they organize and manage the budget accordingly. That is one of the example. The next one is the production levels. If the production levels is increasing, if the demand for your company's product is increasing and there needs to be more output based on the production levels, that is one of the factors for recruiting. Sales increase or decrease and global expansion plans. Global expansion plans can be related to the international human resources where you recruit employees on board for your international organizations. Second comes the external factors. Changes in technology, changes in laws, competition and unemployment rates. How does changes in technology going to affect for the factor for recruiting? If you are going to recruit an employee from a home company to a host company, which is from the domestic company to the abroad company, to recruit them with the right skills and talent, that comes under changes in technology. And changes in law. Recently, the 4 labor law codes have been implemented in that the one of the main factor is about the fixed term employment. The employees are no longer under the name of contract employment. They come under the term fixed term employment. And in this, they have to be offered benefits and incentives same as that of the permanent employees. That is one of the examples of change in laws. So these are the two factors for recruiting. There are more examples, you can look into it. Next, coming to important concept in recruitment. So basically, recruitment is what? Recruitment is manpower planning. So how many heads are there in my department? How many more is needed? Is there any vacancy prevailing? Taking all that into account, the first step in recruitment is manpower planning. Manpower planning precedes before recruitment. After which there are 3 steps. Job analysis, job description, job specification. These 3 come under recruitment. The first one is job analysis. That is analyzing if there is any vacancy, what has to be filled and how it can be filled. Second one is job description. Basically, what does a job description contains? It contains the roles, responsibilities and duties which is necessary for the particular job to be performed. The third one is the job specification. Under job specification, what are your skills, your characteristics, your traits which are going to match the organization for that particular role? That is job specification. So basically, under manpower planning, recruitment, selection happens, and after which the other functions of HR succeeds one by one. So these are the important key terms coming under the topic recruitment. Next, we can see about the steps in recruiting an employee. First is identifying the job needs, as I already explained. The next one is preparing the job description. Generally, the hiring manager of an organization for his particular department prepares the job description which has titles, duties, responsibilities, qualifications, skills, compensation and benefit details. And the next step is when you are going to recruit employees, there are two steps: internal sources of recruitment or external sources of recruitment. You can follow either one of this which is suitable for your organization. The next step is screening and shortlisting. So you're going to get huge amount of applications and the resume should match the job position. So there is a recruitment yield ratio which we can look into that later. So screening happens and then the shortlisting of candidate happens. Basically, the next step is interviewing, wherein you have lot of selection test and then comes the interview. You can have aptitude test, you can have any other kind of technical test, and then you have phone interview, face-to-face interview. There are a list of selection tests which you do and then interview the respective person to make him fit in your organization, to see whether he is fitting in this organization. Psychometric test is also one of the main part of interviewing. That also comes under interviewing. And the next one is evaluation and offer of employment. You're going to evaluate the employee, and if he is going to be a good fit, you're going to give him the offer of employment. And when he accepts the offer of employment, he has become a selected employee to work in the organization. And the final step is induction and onboarding. The difference between the two is that induction is a basic introducing the employee in the organization. It lasts for few days or few weeks, but onboarding takes place for months. A beautiful example for onboarding is the buddy system, where the well-known employees of the organization are paired up with the new entrants of the organization. So they will be well versed with the organization's terms, policies and everything. And in onboarding, there are totally 4 to 5 stages. The first one is the pre-boarding. That is, once you've accepted your offer letter and you're starting off with your new job, you have to learn about the job role and the duties. And the second is welcoming the new employees. And the third one is training them. And the fourth one is making them translate into the new role. So that comes under induction and onboarding. Coming to the sources of recruitment, which we discussed in the earlier slide, internal sources and external sources. These are some of the examples of internal sources: transfer, promotion, employee referral, past applications. These are self-explanatory. And the next comes the external sources: employment agencies, advertisement, campus recruitment, professional associations. You can even write down your own examples in internal and external sources of recruitment. That's all for the day. Also, make sure to like this video, share it to those in need, and subscribe for better content in the future. Thank you.